ask you to hit that notification bell so you get notified on when I upload a video or I broadcast and go live, so that way you're notified. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe it, comment what you think below. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first off, I just want to say this before I really get into the conversation right now, is every place in the world has rules to follow. And, whether or not you choose to obey those rules or not, that's entirely up to you. And I just want to say this for an example. Watch what you say on Facebook, because it is more than likely monitored by a bunch of libs. Sorry, it's there. It's about as obvious as I could put it, and that's about as nice as I'll put it. There's a bunch of liberal girls watching it. So no matter what you say, regardless of the facts backing it up, you will get communications banned temporarily, like this poor fool here. This guy sitting here was commenting on a link saying that an officer, Florida officer, I believe, I'm not going to swear to it, is suspended because he took an illegal alien and handed him over to ICE, which is an organization combating illegal aliens illegally crossing into the United States. Which comes to what I said before I started in this conversation. We all have rules to follow, including myself, and I as well, and everybody else knows it. We have rules to follow. And whether or not you choose to break those rules determines whether or not you get punished. And I'll just let you all know now. It is, by definition, if you're a first-class offender, it's a misdemeanor if you're caught trying to cross the border between Mexico and the United States. If you're a repeat offender, it's even worse for you, because you'll either become a felon or, worse will happen, I guess. Can't imagine anything worse than that. So, basically, if you're going to want to come into the United States, go through the citizen checkpoint and register as a U.S. citizen. I don't care how much money it takes. I don't care how much bullshit you got to do. If you don't want to get in trouble when you're trying to make a better life for yourself or your kids, just fucking do it. Like, it can't be that hard or that expensive, and if it is, then yes, I will agree with you. The system to which you want to become a legal citizen is bullshit. But regardless, we have the option there to make you become a citizen. Do it. Make it easier on yourself. And of course, yes, felons and people who have committed a misdemeanor, yes, they will probably get shoved to the back or be denied all entirely. So, I mean, that's just life. You shouldn't have done what you did to earn a misdemeanor or a felon in the first place. And if you want it expunged, well, you need to go through your court system and do it then.
Drone has located a bomb.
So that's just a fair warning right there. You all need to do that stuff accordingly to what the law is asking you to do. If you decide you want to move to the United States.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
I'm not at all responsible for what happens, what happens or anything, obviously. But like a guy got 3 days suspension from commenting or making any form of his opinion be public on Facebook.
You've been exposed.
Any dock people coming? But yeah, that's just what needs to be done right there. is you need to go through the legal system and do it that way. But anyways, the person sit here, and I stated, this is a hate speech. I will confirm that it is a hate speech, but let me just tell you what it is. All right, the cop is doing his job. He's doing his job by keeping these streets safe from possible illegal immigrants that are either drug lords, murderers, or sex offenders, or all of the above. It's not our fault that scum people want to utilize the piece of crap wall and jump over it in that tiny little river to get into the United States. Alright, the word scum in there, yeah, that's a hate speech. I hate to say it. It's a hate speech. But you can't deny the fact that this person is pointing out facts. This is proof right here that our justice system is corrupted.
Friendly, last operator standing.
And it just shows you all the corruption roots that have infected the justice system and everything else regarding social media and all this stuff. He is completely locked from commenting or placing his reply on Facebook, which to me is bullcrap. You're gonna say it's a hate speech, but yet also you're gonna violate someone's freedom of speech because, oh, it hurts someone's feelings. Well, get over it. It's life. Someone's gonna say or do something that hurts your feelings. Get over it. Move on. And it just comes back to everybody wants to ruin your life after they find out you don't like something, or your opinion, isn't how they view you. And this is where I'm like, it should be completely against the law, and you should be arrested, and everything should be monitored. Where if it's like me, for example, if I comment on there and I get banned temporarily for like 3 days, like this guy did, if that so happens to me, if that ends up happening to me, the person, whoever is supposed, makes up these damn rules for these social media pages and stuff, for violating my one of my rights, which is freedom of speech, they actually should be convicted of it. Because wouldn't we would do the same dang thing if violators of our property came onto our property after saying no trespassing.
Down to 10 seconds.
And they trespass. That's the same dang thing. Is you're saying, oh, you didn't allow this trespasser? Well, guess what? You're temporarily banned from your property. Because why? Because I wanted to get rid of a trespasser? So you're violating my right to my property to do what I wish with it? Like, that's what they're doing right here.
Barbed wire going up.
Like, that's what happened. That's what's happening right now with this person. Their rights have been, his right has been violated. Right to freedom of free speech. And Facebook is unstoppable with this. They're gonna do it anyways.
Enemy drone is moving into position for scan. Friendly, last operator standing.
God damn.
Failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
See, this is why you don't play Rainbow Six with random people. Like, I'm sitting there, they're supposed to guard it, and they're easily shot all over the place. But that's enough of this video. Like and subscribe if you actually agreed with what, or actually sit here and are against what this person is going through right now. Like, we also need people to, give awareness to the fact that corruption is like literally keeping you from exercising your rights, or is completely against them. Because that's exactly what is happening here. Like, it's complete and utter bullshit. It's trash. Like, you mean to tell me I can't sit here and be like, well, I mean, it is against the law to do this and that, and then I get temporarily communication banned because, well, it's the truth and it's hurting your feelings?
5 seconds.
Like, this is exactly why I'm like, if anything, if we're going to get any political about it, that's why I'm a Republican. I don't support anything that the left does. The left is a bunch of people that wants to control how much you can say publicly and how much you can't say. And that's a violation of a right. And that's what this America has come to. So if I'm even going to get political about it, which I don't want to get too much political on this channel, it's a gaming channel for Pete's sakes. If someone's allowed to take away your rights, they're allowed to take, by all means, everything from you. And I'm not aligned with that. It is bullshit. Why can't I use my thing? Huh. There we go, I can repel finally.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Well, I mean, at least Capcan's seen me. But that's just entirely my point, though, is that no one should have a right to take away your right at all. It should be completely up to a judge, and then that's it. Otherwise, no one should have the ability to violate your rights or take them away. The only person that should have that power is a judge. Someone you make a court appearance to go see and discuss a matter, and he tells you what you should do with what he's telling you to do with yourself. Otherwise, if you violate someone's right, it should be a straight-up felon. Because it's a right, and you're trying to take it away.
One friendly operator remaining.
So, without further ado, like I said, if comment down below what you think is right and what's wrong. I think it's wrong to, restrict someone's ability with free speech just because it doesn't align with what you view and what you deem acceptable. So, and like, comment, subscribe, share this video so more awareness of this issue is seen by other people. Because it's absolutely scummy that, oh, well, I don't agree with your opinion, so I'm just going to take away your ability to speak for now. Nice. But regardless, this guy just lost. But anyways, like I said, share, like the video, put your comment on what your opinion is and stuff. Fortunately, you're not in the presence of someone like your opinion, so I'm just going to ban you. Go ahead and place your opinion down there. But I ask, please be respectful. Like the video, subscribe, share it, turn on notifications so you get alerted whenever I post a video.